Hey Pool fans, welcome back to a very special, off the rail, two special guests, very similar guests that we've had all week, funnily enough. Joining me for this one, MD of Matchroom Multisport, Emily Frazer, and our new world Nineball champion, Francisco. Tell us about that final, tell us about your week, tell us about everything.
It was an amazing feeling. I feel I had no voice now. So this is, I feel, like I said before, I feel pressure because last year I made an unbelievable season. But this is the first tournament of the season, so I can't believe now. I can't believe because the final I didn't play my best, but I fight, so I'm very tired now.
Was you under a lot more pressure because you hold the US Open trophy? You feel like, yeah, you want to win the world title, but obviously there's more pressure. You know, you want to hold them both together.
No, for me not, because I think I know I can lose again, especially with Mohamed. He's playing really good, very strong. But I just try to play my game. But to be honest, I feel so tired. I feel like I have no energy anymore. I feel unbelievable. But to win this title I think that's my biggest title for sure.
How much pressure was you feeling at the end? Because obviously you had a little bit of a chance to win.
Yeah.
You didn't get out, and then Mohamed come back with 2 racks, I believe it was, and then in the end you got a chance. How nervous was you?
Yeah, I was 12-8, so I had the chance to finish, but I lost the position, so I start thinking it's not easy to play with the shot clock. So finally, with 12-10, he missed one shot, I get the chance, so I'm really happy.
Right, I'm going to come to Emily. Emily, tell us your views on the whole week as a whole. Obviously, the World Championships have come here to Kielce in Poland. The crowd the last 2 days has been awesome. How do you feel about how it's all gone?
Well, I think, first of all, what a fantastic final. That was absolutely... I was glued to that screen. I was glued to the arena. I didn't want to go even for a toilet break. It was just... It was incredible. I think the both of you played amazing shots. So it was just like... It was sort of back and forth, and you could see the pressure, and you could see how intense it was. I mean, I love it when Franz literally, like, comes back here in between the ad breaks, and he's just taken a stretch. He's come back and he's, you know, chatting away to obviously his friends that are here, and you can just see how intense this tournament is and how important it is. But the turnout that we've had, the spectators, you know, I was a little bit nervous about the show up for today because obviously we had no Polish players coming through to the final. But they all turned up. These seating banks were full. We've not done an event here in Poland ourselves here before. Obviously, the Whirlpool Masters was quite a long time ago. And we were unsure how many spectators would come in. But it's been great here. We've had the season tickets. We've had a really good atmosphere. And it just shows we just take this Whirlpool Championship and we take it to various places around the world. But what doesn't stop us from being able to do a new event here in Poland? There's definitely demand for another event here, and so it's very exciting. But what an incredible week. It has been intense for everyone involved, the players. I mean, he must be exhausted, the matches that you've played, the intensity of it, and the amount of players. I mean, Mohamed to come through to the final, what an incredible story. And what a lovely guy you can see. But Francisco, I mean, hats off. It's, you know, it's a great story for Mohamed, but also it's an incredible story for you. Look at your year last year. I mean, what are you taking? It's like, you know, in Space Jam when Bugs Bunny goes back and he says this special water, and it's like, right, what are you taking? It's like, that's what it seems like with you. You were on fire. And you know what? You deserve it. You practice back there. You're a professional. You are an ambassador for this sport. It's brilliant.
The sangria must be very strong in Spain, Francisco. That's all I'll say. Let's just list them off for a minute.
Yeah.
World Cup of Pool, right?
Yeah.
World 8-Ball, World 9-Ball, US Open. I mean, you are ticking the
Mosconi Cup, his first Mosconi.
You are ticking these titles off, aren't you? You know, if you go just about 14 months ago, you know, up until then you'd won European Championships, World Junior Champion, of course, and these tournaments. But these are the ones out there. These are the big ones. These are what make you a superstar in the world of pool. Pretty incredible run, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, last year when I won my big title, I won like European Championship, I won like a Euro Tour. But when I won Derby, everything changed in my game. So this year...
What do you mean by that? Everything changed in your game?
I mean in my mind, because I was playing a thing really good until 6th year, but I never won a big title. So when you win a big title, you feel more confidence. So when I won the Derby City, so everything changed.
You played in the World Nineball Championships when it was in Qatar, obviously a different promotion. try and explain to the casual viewer or somebody who doesn't understand what's going on how different this is compared to when we used to go to Qatar.
It's about pressure. You cannot compare any tournament like the matchroom event because you can feel the pressure. Now I feel too much pressure, but when I play
too much pressure,
yeah, too much. But in Mosconi, wow, I never feel something like that. It's like when you play Mosconi, every tournament feel like okay, no pressure anymore.
Emily, he's looking good for the Mosconi. I think he's probably booked his place in the team already. It's fair to say.
I don't want to put him in it because it just makes Team Europe way too strong.
Oh, you're USA fan.
It scares the life out of me. Look, I'm speechless at how much of an incredible player you are, to be honest, Francisco, and I think you've got an incredible year ahead of you. You're already locked in for the Whirlpool Masters. You're locked in for the Premier League pool. I mean, you're the world champion. How can we not put you in? You're the defending champions for the World Cup pool, and you're playing all of the Open events. I mean, you are the king of Nineball. It's so exciting to see.
Fran, just a quick word on your opponent. Obviously, I presume you know his backstory, where he's come from, the adversity he's had to go through in his life, to nearly win the World Championships. Obviously, he's going to get a lot of fans around the world. I'm probably his biggest fan now. You've gone down to 2, Fran, I'm sorry to tell you. Just a quick word about Mohamed.
Yeah, I know him about 2-3 years ago. He played Euro Tour, he played high level, but to be honest, I never saw him playing like this with this character. It's amazing. You can feel he's a good person, but you can feel he's very aggressive. The crowd love him. I know, but I think this tournament is gonna change his career for sure.
Well, I think it's going to change both of yours, and I think we deserve a strong drink, so I think we'll end it there. Emily, Fran, as always, it's been a pleasure. We've seen a lot of you this week, rightfully so. The next event, Fran will be there, Mohamed will be there.
Exactly.
The Premier League pool, it's in March, 6th till the 13th. Stay tuned on all Matchroom Pools socials, of course, for more updates, more tournaments. It's all kicking off. The World Champ.